Hey everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And y'all, I swore I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to make another video about this Treecey and Rob thing. But after listening to her when she was in her lives and, some of the things that she said, I wanted to make a third and final video. So, first of all, let me just say this. I am very happy that Treecey is okay, that she's in another hotel, and she seems more at peace. The woman in me wants the woman in her to be okay. All right? Now, in yesterday's video, I was mad at Treecey. And I was mad at her before I heard her video. Now, I'm still mad at her, but I will explain why. So, today, as I was working, I was listening to a lot of videos that are out there now, that everyone has seen the arrest and, saw Treecey's video. And now there's all of this this chatter going on with people pointing the fingers everywhere. Some people are blaming Treecey for this man being in jail, being arrested. Some people are saying, good for him and whatever. And a lot of people are dissecting these videos that Treecey has done. Some of the things that she is saying that are in contradiction to what she was saying when she was in a hotel. For my video, I'm not going to do that. Because one thing that Treecey said in her video that I do agree with, this is her life. She is an adult, and being an adult, you get to do whatever you want. So when I made that decision, to listen to what she said, to give her that right, no matter what my feelings, then I went on about my day, but I found myself walking around my house muttering and talking to myself about this stuff. Now, y'all, I find this funny because I don't even know Treecey, never met her in my life, but this whole situation still has me up in arms. So I had to ask myself why, because I don't know her personally. And the only thing that I can come up with is this. Sometimes over the years that I have watched Treecey, I found her funny. I love her little voice. No matter if it's during a period of time that I'm not liking her or when I am liking her. There are period times, there are some things that Treecey does online that I do not get down with. I don't condone and all of that. But I still find myself being drawn to her, to some of her lives and, watching for a few minutes, giggling with her or listening to what she has going on. So what I realized from that is I have a dislike feeling about Treecey. And then I had to expand on that further. So, and expand on it further and wonder why I'm still mad at her, for going. So the only thing that I could come up with is, how you have that family member or your siblings or family members that you and them, y'all just don't get along. Sometimes you get along, sometimes you don't. You love them, but you don't like them. Because sometimes y'all get along and sometimes y'all don't. Y'all argue, fuss, fight. Every once in a while, y'all might bop each other upside y'all head. Now, that's what y'all do as loved ones to each other. And that's fine because y'all care about each other. But let someone else, that very same family member that you don't have a problem bopping upside the head, let some outside person try to hurt them. And I think that that's what I'm feeling for Treecey. I know I still have my feelings about her going there. Y'all, a big sister. I'm the oldest of 4 siblings. And I know over the years I've gotten on my siblings' nerve, over talking them, giving them my opinion. I'm their big sister. It's never going to end. I got 2 brothers. I get on both of their nerves sometimes. And I have a sister. And I know I get on her nerves. But that thing of being the big protective sister never leaves me. Okay? So that's why in my video yesterday when I was mad at Treecey, I said what I said because my first video, I was so worried about her that, I wasn't thinking about anything else, but I'm worried about what this guy could possibly do to her. Please, God, let her be okay. Let her get home safely, blah, blah, blah. In my second video, when I sat and watched some of the lives, even though I was still worried about her, and by the lives, I mean the lives that Rob was putting out, and in the background, you can hear Treecey talking, and she was giggling and all that stuff. It kind of made me mad. Now, deep down inside, I knew in my heart, because like I told y'all, I am a DV survivor myself. It happened about 30 years ago, y'all, but I do have that in my past. And I recognize that sometimes when a man is raging like that, you try to divert or say anything to keep him calm. So I recognized in her video, and I did say that, I recognized in those lives that that's what Treecey was doing. And I did say that in my first video. Okay? So when I was watching his lives and she was giggling and all that stuff and, saying that she was okay, I was mad at her. I was that big sister that I can fuss and fight and dislike Treecey sometimes, but goddamn it, ain't nobody else gonna do it. That's how I was feeling, y'all. How dare he be talking to her like that? Even though sometimes, when I see stuff she does online, I'm like, oh my God, I can't stand that girl. Why is she doing this? Is she crazy? Blah, blah, blah. But I realized that I've been watching Treecey for so many years that I have a certain fondness for her where I don't want to see her hurt. Whether I like her or not, I realize that. And that's what I was feeling in the first video that I did about her, where I was so concerned that night before I went to bed, before I fell asleep, I said a prayer for her. And when I woke up the next morning, the first thing I thought after doing my little morning thing was, God, I hope that girl is okay, and that she gets home safely. So I guess I'm torn, when it comes to Treecey. Now, I do see, all the comments that are being made about her. And people are blaming her. And I'm back to defending her again. No matter what we think of what Treecey did, her leaving her home in Texas and flying to California to visit a man that she really didn't know. Okay, she accepts responsibility for that. She says she went because she wanted to go. So if Treecey is accepting the responsibilities for some of the things that she did, then all these people that are blaming her for him going to jail, bull. Because first of all, whether Treecey knew or not, or, he told her or not, he knew that he had, that he was a convicted felon. He knew that he shouldn't have a gun if he's a convicted felon. He packed up those guns and took them with him when he went to visit with Treecey. Also, Treecey did not drag him out of his house and make him go with her to the Airbnb that she originally had, nor to the motel where he was arrested. He went free of will. He, proudly boasts that he is 6'3" and 215 pounds. And Treecey, little old Treecey, was only 5'7". So if Treecey has to take responsibility for what role she played in those Sacramento shenanigans, doesn't he? A lot of people are mad. They're saying that she set him up. You know what I say? Had he been sitting there yelling and screaming at me for 4 or 5 days, I think I would have done the same thing. Now, people are saying then she should have left. See, it's a back and forth thing for me. All the stuff that they're saying about her, he could have left. He was in his hometown. From what I'm understanding, just a few miles from where he left. If he was sick of Treecey like he said he was, then he should have huffed and puffed in his car, stopped drinking long enough just to huff and puff and get his black ass back to his house. You know, just like y'all saying that Treecey could have left, he could have left too. So that's why I'm saying that I'm back and forth. Now, the big sister in me, if I was Treecey's sister, in the first video, I was scared. Now, this is how big sister mind works. When you first hear something going on with one of your younger siblings, you get scared. Then once all the details come out and you find out that your younger sibling has maybe done something stupid or reckless, then you get mad. Now, you're still scared for him, but you get mad at him. Then, when you realize, okay, the stuff done played out, my sibling is going to be okay, then you get back mad and you want to bop them in their head. That's where I am with Treecey. Don't mean that I don't love my little sibling anymore. Don't mean that, I'm just done with them. It just means that I saw the situation that they put themselves in as a big sister. And now that I know they okay, I want to pop them upside the head for having me worrying about them being in that situation. Y'all get what I'm saying? So, I'm glad, again, that Treecey is safe. Because as a woman, I cannot totally, just say, F that B, stupid ass, and blah, blah, blah. Because when I said that yesterday, when I ended my video, and then I put down in my comment section, I'm done with her. I couldn't stop thinking about her. And then it wasn't even about YouTube, because y'all know I barely be on here. When I came back to YouTube, this is what was happening. I don't even have friends that watch YouTube that would have told me, hey, that content creator, Treecey, something going on with her. Half my friends, okay, y'all know I say this in every video. I'm 58 years old. My friends, I don't even know if they watch the same YouTubers that I do. So it's not like we're gossiping about it. I just happen to log back on. I am still, subscribed to quite a few of these channels. So I guess all of this stuff started popping up for me. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what the hell is going on? And if you noticed, I haven't done a video in months. But when I came back and really started, clicking on all these channels that I had been previously subscribed to and seeing what everyone was up to, then I started seeing all this stuff. And then I had to say, well, wait a minute, what's going on? Is Treecey okay? And then it made me investigate. So y'all, that's where I find myself. Today, I'm back angry at her and I want to bop her in the head like a big sister would. But my heart, I don't know why it won't let me just say F her. Because I was worried. And I got to be honest, I was worried for her. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and say it, y'all. I was scared beyond words for her. Because he seemed dangerous. And I kept having this sneaky suspicion that it was more than just verbal abuse. I know that since Treecey has been able to get away from him. She is denying that there was any type of physical abuse towards her. I don't know if I truly believe it. Now, like I said in my video yesterday, I don't believe he was in the hotel Mike Tysoning her, doing the Mike Tyson on her. But grabbing, pushing, shoving down, being physically aggressive, and using his manhood and his 6'3", 215 pounds to be physically intimidating. I consider that physical abuse. Okay? Also, and this might be a step too far on my part, and if Treecey ever listens to this video, I apologize. But I know for a fact that when some aggressive men are trying to be dominant, not only do they, hurl verbal abuse at you, they also hurl physical abuse, and then they also hurl sexual abuse. And what I mean by that is, she doesn't want to. He forces her to. And then when she doesn't comply, he just takes it, does what he wants. I consider that sexual abuse. Or if there's an act that she doesn't want to participate in, and she says no, but he makes her do it anyway, using verbal abuse and physical aggression. I consider that sexual abuse. So I think that I let my mind go to the worst extremes of what was occurring in that room when those cameras were off. I hate now that people are slamming her for reasons that I don't think are fair. Like I said, it's okay to make her take responsibility for her part in flying out there to visit a man who had been online being crazy, belligerent, drunk, and whatever. Okay, make her take responsibility for that. But I don't believe that Treecey should be blamed 100% for this man going to jail at all. Treecey, to me, had moved into self-preservation mode. I guess, several days had gone on and she was sick of it. Whatever was going on, she was sick of it at that point. And she started fighting back. For that, I'm proud of her. Because I truly believe that Treecey had a hand in her own rescue. By letting people know, hey, this is going way too far now. I got to get out of here. And I applaud her for that. I'm just being honest. Like I said, y'all, I'm torn. I'm very torn. I'm not going to lie. But I don't like this thing where, people are blaming her for him going to jail. When he walked out of his home and on the day that Treecey arrived, he walked out knowing what he knew about his past. He walked out with those guns on him. I'm pretty sure when Treecey got off the airplane, she didn't know that he had guns on him and that it was going to go down where he was going to be on live 24/7, brandishing weapons and talking shit nonstop for hours. I'm pretty sure she didn't know that. So why should she take the fault for getting tired of his mess? Because just like y'all said that she could have went home, he could have went home too. He was closer to his home than she was. Treecey had to make it to the airport, wait on her flight, pray that it wasn't delayed, and then fly all the way back to Texas. He had to go down the street and around the corner after he huffed and puffed in his car to get it going. So this is pretty much the end of my video, but I only made it because, like I said, after watching a lot of the videos today, I felt like I should defend her, you know? And again, I don't even know her. But I came up with, hey, this is that thing that you do with your siblings. That they want to bop, bop, a loop, bop upside your head with. And y'all, what's funny is I am not even 5 feet tall. I am probably 4'11" on my best days. And my siblings, all three of them, are way taller than me. But I have bossed them around and gave them my unasked for opinion on their lives and what's going on for the last 50 something odd years, depending on which sibling it is. And they about sick of me. So I know that probably if Treecey ever, because I'm pretty sure she sees all these videos and, she's clicking on a couple of them. Only thing I can say is I'm mad at her still. As a big sister, I want to bop her upside her head and be like, girl, what was you thinking? Go somewhere and sit your ass down. You better not go no place else. I'm telling mommy on you. I want to do that to her. So with that, y'all, I'm out of here. Y'all can have at her, rip her to shreds. Y'all said she wouldn't be able to come back from this. Treecey ain't skipped a beat. As soon as they arrested him, see, that's why I think I have an affection for her. She cracks me up. And that voice, Treecey could be cussing somebody out, y'all, and I could be not standing her while she cussing them out. But that voice and her little proper speaking way, it cracks me up. She tickles me. She tickles me. I have a love-hate relationship with Treecey. But with that said, I don't want nobody else hurting her. When she says enough is enough, it should be over. And if he didn't like what she was bringing, if he didn't want what happened to have happened, he should have kept those guns at home. He should have shut his mouth, hollering and acting a fool, getting pulled out of bed at Airbnbs, and then the people at the motel were tripping on him just being there acting stupid. He could have controlled himself. Stop drinking. That ain't her fault that he was drinking like a fish. Because everybody is saying that he was an alcoholic. So it's not like Treecey got him drinking. Y'all, I'm out of here because I know y'all probably going to be like, but hell. They were both, like Treecey said, two consenting adults. They both have to accept their role in what happened. I don't think Treecey should take no more than 50% of the blame. And if she takes 50, then he needs to take 50. And that's all I gotta say. Y'all, stay safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.